Thank you all for coming to support our student athletes who have worked incredibly hard throughout this school year. These kids and coaches poured into their programs and sacrificed time, effort, and so much more to be successful. Proverbs 27:17 states, "As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another." Athletics is a privilege. It is not something that is easy. In fact, the goal for athletics is to become something better than when you joined, to become a part of something bigger than yourself. When you put on that jersey, you're not just an individual. The M or mule on your uniform represents your school, your teachers, your family, and your community. We would like to say thank you to our Athletic Booster Club, the kids who have the privilege to coach, and everyone involved in our athletic program. Thank you to all the coaches, administration, board of trustees, teachers, maintenance crew, custodians, and volunteers for the incredible sacrifices that they make for our kids and our community. At this time, we would like to welcome Diego Molina to the stage to give the invocation.
Please bow your heads. Dear Heavenly Father, I want to thank you for bringing us here today to celebrate these athletes and coaches for their accomplishments. We are thankful for their strength, discipline, and teamwork that you have given us to perform throughout the year. Thank you for the opportunities to grow, not just in skill, but in ourselves. I ask that you keep guiding us as we grow, and thank you for all the blessings that you give us day to day. In I pray. Amen.
At this time, we have a message from our Athletic Booster Club. Athletes, coaches, and parents, thank you for all being here tonight. This group represents something special. To our athletes, you show up, you put in the work, and you represent Muleshoe with pride. Early mornings, long practices, tough games, you continue to push forward, and that's what matters. To our coaches, you invest in these athletes far beyond the game. You're building discipline, character, and confidence that will carry them long after their playing days are over. And parents, you are the steady support behind it all. The rides, the meals, the packed schedules, the encouragement, you're the ones that make all of this possible. Behind the scenes, there's another piece that helps hold all this together, and that's the Athletic Booster Club. This past year alone, the Booster Club gave back over $22,000 to our athletic programs. That includes equipment, uniforms, shoes, travel support, playoff shirts for athletes and coaches, things that directly impact every program and every athlete. That kind of support doesn't happen on its own. It happens when people choose to be involved. And for that level of support to continue, it takes more people stepping in and being a part of it. Not because anything is lacking, but because that's how strong programs stay strong. Everyone has something they can contribute. It doesn't have to be a huge commitment. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just takes a willingness to help where you can. Because when more people are involved, the impact grows, and the experience for our athletes continues to improve. At the end of May, during the athletic parent meeting, elections will be held for Booster Club officer positions. That is an opportunity for new leadership, new ideas, and continued support for all of our programs. If you've ever thought about getting involved, that is the time to step in. This is more than a position or a title. It's about continuing to support every athlete in every sport the way that they deserve. It takes a team behind the team, and the strength of our programs will always come down to the strength of the people behind them. Thank you. All right, our first award that we're going to be giving out is the Legends Award. The Legends Award was established in 1999 by Coach David Wood to recognize lifelong supporters of Muleshoe athletics. It was initially bestowed upon Coach George Washington and Coach Bill Taylor in 1999. Since then, the Legends Award has become inaugural to Muleshoe athletics, immortalizing the names of those who have made significant contributions. This award symbolizes unwavering dedication and support for the Mules and Lady Mules. Tonight, we honor a remarkable individual who demonstrated unwavering support through victory and defeat for Muleshoe athletics. This individual contributed to the overall benefit not just our kids, coaches, and community, but to athletics in the state of Texas. He wasn't just in the stands, but behind the plate, on the court, on the sidelines, and will forever be in our hearts. Although he will not be physically collecting this award, he will be in the hearts of his loving family as they make their way to the stage. The 2026 Legends Award goes to the late Sammy Gonzales. Our first sport that we would like to recognize is cheerleading. At this time, I would ask the MHS varsity cheerleaders and mascots to stand when I call your name to be recognized. The first day of practice, I told my cheerleaders and mascots what you carry away from cheer, least of all, will be the actual cheering part. People want to feel valued, so we will value them. We will value our athletes and their coaches. We will value the parents, the children, and the community. The bus drivers, the janitors, we will value every person you come in contact with, home or away. We are the representatives and role models of Mule Pride. Together this season, you learn that you have influence and impact on the lives of others. Seniors, remember as you graduate and go forward, you cannot value others unless you value yourself first. Cheerleaders and Mr. Marty the Mule, whether you know it or not, you had a successful season the day you made my team, and I could not be more proud. Thank you for allowing me to be your coach. At this time, cheerleaders, when I call your name, please stand to be recognized. Madeline Sturdivant, Daniela Alarcon, Traylee Turnbow, Zoe Bustillos, Abby Jones, Gabriella Mariquin, Chloe Azua, Martha Giesbrecht, Hadley Burris, and Jake Jones. Give these cheerleaders a round of applause. And now for our MHS Outstanding Cheerleader of the Year Award for consistently demonstrating leadership with exemplary character, integrity, grace, teamwork, and dedication. Your MHS Outstanding Cheerleader of the Year Award goes to Daniela Alarcon.
There you go. You're welcome.
Up next, we have sports medicine. Coach Seymour had to say this about his sports medicine team. I am proud of every single athlete in this room, and I want to congratulate you all on your year. The athletic training program offers students a career pathway focused on the care of athletes. Students participate in the sports medicine class during the school day, complemented by required involvement after school. They gain a foundational understanding of human anatomy and physiology. Practical, hands-on skills developed including taping techniques, administering specialized tests for injuries, managing bleeding wounds, and CPR certification. These students actively contribute their expertise by providing support to all sports teams, both home and away events. I would like to express my sincere thanks to the student athletic trainers for their invaluable assistance throughout the year. And finally, to my seniors, thank you for making the last 4 years so enjoyable. So for the awards, our Upperclassman of the Year award for our sports medicine goes to Gia Hernandez. And for our Newcomer of the Year award, that award goes to Camila Mariquin. Up next is cross country. At this time, I would ask that all of our cross-country runners please stand to be recognized. All cross-country runners, please stand to be recognized. Give these runners a round of applause. Coach Sneed had this to say, even though she could not be here, she had this to say about our cross-country athletes. I just want to take a moment to say how proud I am of this team. Cross country is one of the toughest sports out there. It takes discipline, mental strength, and a lot of heart. And this group showed all of that this season. From early practices to race day, these athletes showed up, worked hard, and continued to improve. We saw personal records, growth in confidence, and most importantly, a team that supported each other every step of the way. I also want to recognize Gio and Gracie for advancing to regionals and competing at the regional meet, an incredible accomplishment and something to be very proud of. Cross country teaches more than running. It teaches perseverance, accountability, and belief in yourself. Those are lessons that will last far beyond this season. Coach Sneed would also like to thank our assistant coach, Coach Zach Toscano, for his time, effort, and commitment to these athletes and this program. To our athletes, thank you for your hard work and dedication. To our parents, thank you for your continued support. I'm very proud of this team and the future that they have ahead of them. And now for our awards. For the Boy Athlete of the Year Award for Cross Country, Giovanni Barrera. And for the Fighting Heart Award for Cross Country for the Boys, Colton Martinez. For our Girl Athlete of the Year for Cross Country, Gracie Elisa Raraz. And for our Fighting Heart Award for Cross Country for the Girls, Delfina Gomez. And finally, we would like to recognize an academic all-state runner. If you will please stand, Morelli Ronquillo. Our next sport that we would like to recognize is football. We would like to thank the coaching staff for their contributions to the football program, investing in the lives of these young men and developing relationships that will last a lifetime. We would also like to thank Coach Seymour and the student athletic trainers for their hours of practice, treatment, and dedication to our athletes this year. We'd also like to thank our football managers for the time spent on film, laundry, and the amount of work that they put into our program to benefit everyone involved. Thank you to all administrators, school board members, teachers, support staff, maintenance, and custodial staff for all their time and effort to support our team. At this time, JV football, if you will please stand. JV football, please stand. The JV football team was coached by Kyler Musgrave, AJ Villanueva, and Brody Sutterfield. They finished the season with a 4-6 record. Although they faced struggles throughout the season, they faced those hardships with grace. With the great offseason that they've had, they each will be strong contributors to the future of Muleshoe football. And now for varsity football. Varsity football players, please stand. The 2025 Mules went 3-8 on the year and were by-district finalists. The group faced their share of adversity throughout the season, injury, unforeseen circumstances. However, adversity creates opportunity. Through adversity, we have had athletes who stepped up when their number was called to fill voids in the team, to guide underclassmen through hardships, and lead when they were called to. To the seniors, thank you for everything you've done for Muleshoe athletics and for your belief you had in one another over your football careers. Your coaches are thankful for the opportunity that they've had to coach you. If your name is called, please come to the stage to receive your certificate. All district recognition, honorable mention, Tony Rodriguez, Diego Molina, Daniel Mendoza, Davion Sital, Luis Valles, Alonzo Ramirez, Jake Villanueva, Andrew Armillo, Ben Fleming, and Ram Regalado. For our second team, all-district honor, Noah Hernandez, Luis Valles,
I'll walk around.
Brayton Butler, Alonzo Ramirez, Johnny Hernandez, Nehemiah Sanchez, and Davion Satala. And now for our first team all-district honors, Josue Sigala, Jake Villanueva, Blaine Klafka, and Evan Jenkins. At this time, we would also like to recognize our Academic All-State. Academic All-State, Brayton Butler and Jake Villanueva. We also have 2 All-State recognitions that we would like to recognize at this time. All-State running back, Josue Sigala. And All-State offensive lineman, Jake Villanueva. And now for the Varsity Football Superlative Awards. These awards are voted on by the football staff and highlights the characteristics of Muleshoe Mule football. Newcomer of the Year award goes to a young man who was new to Muleshoe, who experienced hardship in his own right, moving to a new town, meeting new teammates, leaving once a familiar place and coming to a place that would bring him out of his comfort zone. This young man certainly has a bright future ahead of him, and we are very proud of the young man he has become. The Newcomer of the Year award goes to Blaine Klafka. Our next award is the Offensive Player of the Year award. The Offensive Player of the Year award goes to an outstanding player who has achieved high levels of success on the offensive side of the football. This player was a critical part of our offensive unit this year. When injury struck, this athlete stepped in to do whatever role would benefit the team. This young man totaled 2,235 yards rushing on 272 carries, scoring 34 all-purpose touchdowns on the year. Passing, he threw for 403 yards on 72 attempts with 6 touchdowns. This year's Offensive Player of the Year award goes to Josue Sigala. The Defensive Player of the Year award goes to an outstanding player who achieved high levels of success on their respective position. He was a captain for the 2025 football team and deservingly so. This young man was a leader for our team and will be dearly missed. As a defensive back, he finished his senior season with 48 total tackles, 39 solo tackles, 4 pass breakups, 2 interceptions, and 1 big hit. This year's Defensive Player of the Year award goes to Johnny Hernandez. Next up, the Lineman of the Year award goes to a young man who represented Muleshoe in all aspects. He was passionate, played with a high motor, and practiced to become the best version of himself daily. He is a young man who will go far in life, not because he has talent, but because he will work extremely hard to do whatever obstacle is ahead. As an offensive lineman, he graded out 96% with 23 pancakes and 19 knockdowns. As a defensive lineman, 31 tackles, 11 solo tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 1 pass breakup, 1 fumble recovery. This year's Lineman of the Year goes to Jake Villanueva. Our final football award is the Fighting Mule Award. This award is going to go to 2 young men who have suffered devastating loss through injury and triumphed through those hardships. They were a leader for their team despite not being able to play some, if not most of the year. They were at every practice, maintained a positive attitude, and they will be extremely missed. This year's Fighting Mule goes to Brayton Butler and Eduardo Sainz. Our next sport that we would like to recognize is girls basketball. We would first like to thank everyone who supported our program this year. School board, administration, and Coach Dickinson specifically for believing in us. Please know that you're valued and appreciated through everything you do. Parents that decorated locker rooms, prepared snack bags, and blessed us with the opportunity and trust to your kid. The student section at home basketball games, these guys made it fun to play at home. And last but not least, Freddie and the other maintenance personnel that took care of us all year long. A special thank you goes out to our coaching staff for their buy-in and loyalty to a new system. Their hard work and commitment to change kids' lives was special and greatly appreciated. We would like the Lady Mule JV and varsity basketball teams please stand up and remain standing. Lady Mule JV and varsity teams, stand up, please remain standing. Everyone stand up. We'll now announce the varsity members. Please hold your applause until we announced all the varsity members. Senior, Araceli Cruz. Sophomore, Haley Ralios. Sophomore, Sienna Buenrostro. Sophomore, Sabrina Sayas. Senior, Yaslin Ramirez. Freshman, Jonah Zapata. Freshman, Traley Turnbow. Junior, Anaí Martinez. Junior, Avery Cantu. And sophomore, Sophie Witten. Thank you. Ladies, you may be seated. The 2025-2026 Lady Mule basketball team made tremendous progress this year. This group was asked to do things that at the start of the spring, they did not think that it was possible. However, after a tremendous amount of time and effort over the summer and fall, and because of this effort, they were able to do more than double their win total from the previous year and spent 3 consecutive weeks ranked within the top 20 3A teams in the state and were undefeated going into district play. Most will never understand the gauntlet that a 9-team district throws at you, and on top of that is arguably the toughest 3A district in the state. In a normal district, this is a playoff caliber basketball team. Thank you, ladies, for your hard work and commitment to our program. We would like to recognize our all-district honor recipients. These honors were selected by the other coaches in our district, so please come up and receive your certificate and hold your applause until the end. THSCA and TABC Academic All-State, Araceli Cruz. Honorable mention, All-District, Sophie Witten. Honorable mention, All-District, Avery Cantu. Honorable mention, All-District, Anaí Martinez. And All-District, Sienna Buenrostro. Give these ladies a round of applause. Up next for the Superlative Awards. Our coaching staff voted on and selected 2 Superlative Awards that we would like to present tonight, so please come up and receive your certificate when your name is called. The Fighting Heart Award goes to a young lady that made the most improvement this year in all possible categories, from skill development, toughness, commitment, and work ethic, just to name a few. She started the fall as a borderline JV, maybe varsity player, and ended up being a tremendous contributor on varsity and became a part of our identity as a team. Congratulations, Anaí Martinez. Up next is the MVP. The MVP award for our program goes to a young lady that beyond her ability to play the game, jumped in with both feet and committed to a new way of doing things, and did that with tremendous effort and consistency. We have 3 non-negotiables in our program: positive attitude, maximum effort, and selfless determination. She absolutely represents this. Along with her effort, she also leads us offensively and defensively in most, if not all, statistical categories. Congratulations, Sienna Buenrostro. Our next sport is boys basketball. First, the members of our JV team this year, if you guys are here, please stand up when I call your name to be recognized and remain standing until I finish calling all of you. Giovanni Barrera, Joel Barone, Abram Martinez, Monse Melendez, Adriel Mendoza, Hugo Perchez, Salvador Reyes, and Chris Tovar. These guys were coached by Marcus Herrera and Adrian Bustillos. They had an overall record of 9-12 and went 6-8 in district. They also got second place at the Farwell tournament. The managers for this season were Gia Hernandez and Adriel Mendoza. They were a tremendous help to the program, and we thank them for the time and effort they put into this season. Now our 2025-2026 Muleshoe Mules varsity basketball players. If you are here, please come up so Coach Harris can give you your jersey board, and remain up at the front until we have finished handing out these awards. Number 4, sophomore, Ram Regalado. Number 5, junior and all-district honorable mention, Noah Hernandez. Number 10, junior, all-district team, Josue Segala. Number 11, junior, Jordan Reyes. Number 12, senior, Jose Sierra. Number 14, senior and all-district honorable mention, Luis Valles. Number 15, freshman, Baron Harris. Number 20, senior, Jesus Rodriguez. Number 21, freshman, Kiera Kelly. Number 22, senior, all-district honorable mention and THSCA academic all-state, Brayton Butler. And finally, number 24, senior, all-district honorable mention and THSCA academic all-state, Blaine Plafka. This group finished with an overall record of 5-24 with a district record of 2-12. Our 2 district wins this year were against Friona. The first one at Friona was the first district win in over 2 years in our program. And our second win against Friona was our first home victory in over 2 years. Most importantly, this group laid the foundation upon which the program will build towards achieving success at the highest levels in the years to come. The team motto this year was, "It starts with us." And throughout the season, they focused on playing for each other and established a high standard for what it means to be a Muleshoe Mule basketball player. These guys bought in and started the program on a path that is going to lead to great things in the future. The first award that we're going to give out is the Offensive Player of the Year. This award is given to a player who had the most combined points, assists, and offensive rebounds for the season. The recipient of this award led the team in points and assists, dropping 259 points and dishing out 39 assists. He was also the second leading offensive rebounder with 55 offensive boards. The 2025-2026 Offensive Player of the Year goes to Josue Segala. Up next for the Defensive Player of the Year, this award is given to the player who had the most combined defensive rebounds, steals, blocks, and charges taken for the season. The recipient of this award led the team in defensive rebounds, pulling down 132 defensive boards, was tied for third on the team with 27 steals, was third on the team with 4 blocks, and was second on the team with 4 charges taken. The 2025-2026 Defensive Player of the Year goes to Blaine Klafka. The final award is the Mule Pride Award. This award was voted on by the members of the team and goes to a player they felt best represented the team's core values of passion, resilience, investment, discipline, and effort. Players were asked to pick the 3 members of the team that they felt was the most deserving of this award and rank them in the order of most deserving. The results of that vote were: 3rd place, Jose Sierra.
Oh, yeah!
Runner-up, Blaine Klafka. And the winner of the 2025-2026 Mule Pride Award is Brayton Butler. Let's give one more round of applause to our basketball team.
Yes, sir.
Our next sport that we would like to recognize is powerlifting. First off, I want to thank all the parents, coaches, and supporters for being here tonight. Your commitment, time, and encouragement means so much to not only powerlifting, but to every program and student athlete here tonight. If you competed in powerlifting this year, please stand. I'm very proud of every single one of you, not just for what you lifted, but for who you've become. I've seen a lot of these athletes come in unsure of themselves and grow into confident competitors. I've seen teammates push each other, encourage each other, and celebrate each other's successes like it was their own. Athletes here that qualified for regionals, please stand when you're called. For the girls, Andrea Rivas, Ashley Paleo Sanchez, Avery Cantu, Bricia Martinez, Gabriela Castillo, Nicole Vidania, and Serenity Sayas. Andrea Rivas finished 4th place at regionals, and Avery Cantu finished 3rd place at regionals. For the boys, Diego Molina, Eduardo Sainz, and Alonso Ramirez. At regionals, Diego Molina finished in 5th place. It takes a lot of hard work and dedication to get to that regional meet, and these athletes showed that every step of the way. They competed with heart and represented our team well. I'm very proud of each and every one of them. Athletes that qualified for state. Avery Cantu finished 19th in her weight class at the state competition. Avery, please stand to be recognized. I'm very proud of how far Avery came in a short amount of time. She represented our program with toughness, confidence, and heart, both on and off the platform. No matter the outcome, stepping onto the stage is an accomplishment in itself. I am really excited for her future. Now for our awards. For Girls Powerlifter of the Year, Avery Cantu. And for our Boys Powerlifter of the Year, Diego Molina. Our next sport that we would like to recognize is tennis. First, we'll introduce our JV players for this season. If you are here, please stand when I call your name and remain standing until I've called all of you. For the boys, Chucky Garcia, doubles and mixed doubles. Connor Gorman, doubles and mixed doubles. Baron Harris, mixed doubles. Colton Martinez, singles. Benji Mora, doubles. Ociel Nunez, doubles. Leland Ortega, mixed doubles. And Miguel Perez, doubles. For the girls, Chloe Azua, doubles. Gabby Castillo, doubles. Mallory Flores, mixed doubles. Gabby Mariquin, doubles. Camila Mariquin, doubles. Melanie Martins, doubles. Evelyn Regalado, doubles. Nelsie Rodriguez, mixed doubles. Yami Ruiz, doubles. Adelie Sanchez, doubles. And Serenity Sayas, mixed doubles. And now our varsity tennis players for 2026. If you are here, please stand while I call your name, and you may sit back down after you've been announced. Competing in boys singles, Jaden Lee. This was Jaden's first year playing tennis competitively, and he did a great job, improving with every match he played. Jaden was also recognized as a THSCA Academic All-State First Team member. For boys singles, Salvador Reyes. Salvador was a district quarterfinalist, and he won the Navy Division at our second South Plains tennis event tournament at SBC. Competing in girls singles, Sabrina Sayas. Sabrina was a district quarterfinalist and runner-up in the Navy Division at our second SPTE tournament at SPC. Competing in boys doubles, Brayton Butler and Jose Sierra. Brayton and Jose were district quarterfinalists. They were runners-up in the Navy Division at our second SPTE tournament at SPC, and Brayton was also recognized as a THSCA Academic All-State First Team member. Competing in mixed doubles, Avi Elizalde and Stephanie Sines. Avi and Stephanie were district quarterfinalists, and they were runners up in the division at our second SPTE tournament at SPC. And they were champions in the Navy Division at our first SPTE tournament at SPC. Give your tennis team one more round of applause. Up next is golf. At this time, we would like to recognize the varsity ladies and gentlemen's golf teams, so please make your way to the stage. Varsity golf, boys and girls. Varsity golf, boys and girls. As they make their way to the stage, this group is made up of athletes that have been in the program since 7th grade, all the way to first year, never having picked up a club participants. Every athlete in every stage made great strides to become a better golfer and started to get used to the love-hate relationship you have with the game, regardless of your experience or ability. If you have ever played the game of golf, you know that only 3% is ability while the other 97% is mental torture, and all these athletes overcame the most of the season. The ladies ended up 3rd in district out of 7 teams, with Dylan Villanueva advancing to regionals as a freshman after placing 8th overall out of 41 at district. Dylan did great at regionals as she played through a lot of tough breaks and a tough course to get 2 great days of growth in the sport. The girls' team members are seniors, Melody Gonzales and Abby Jones. Sophomore, Sophie Witten. Freshman, Peyton Ruthard, Traley Turnbow, and Dylan Villanueva. For our girls golfer, first team, all district, Dylan Villanueva. And for our female golfer of the year and newcomer of the year, Dylan Villanueva. The gentlemen's team ended up 5th out of 11 teams. Brayton Butler led the team with a 2-day total of 177, Jake Villanueva 179, and Taylor Shipman 184 to finish 19th, 21st, and 25th respectively out of 74 golfers. The team is comprised of seniors, Brayton Butler, Daniel Mendoza, Taylor Shipman, and Jake Villanueva. Junior, Noah Penley. Sophomores, Adrian Muniz and Luke Ruthard. Second team, all district honor, Brayton Butler. And all district honorable mention, Taylor Shipman and Jake Villanueva. And for our male golfer of the year, Brayton Butler. We also have many academic All-State golfers this year. First team, academic All-State, Melody Gonzales. Elite team, academic All-State, Abby Jones. First team, academic All-State, Brayton Butler. And first team, academic All-State, Jake Villanueva. We want to thank these seniors for their dedication and commitment to the golf program and for leaving a high level of expectations for the future of the program. Seniors, go make your mark on the world like we all know you can. We also want to send our best wishes to Brayton as he will continue playing his golf career in Michigan, playing for the Montcalm College golf program. Up next, girls track. At this time, I'd like to ask all members of the JV and varsity Lady Mule track team to please stand and be recognized. JV and varsity Lady Mule track team. Let's give these ladies a round of applause. I want to take a moment to say how proud I am of this team. Track is a very tough sport to participate in. Practices are extremely difficult and the weather doesn't know what it wants to do from day to day. These girls grew up a lot this season. We had our struggles early on, but by the end of the season, I knew I was going to get their best effort. These girls had a very successful season this spring. The JV girls team were team champions 3 times this season at the Muleshoe, Shallowater, and Whiteface track meets. The varsity girls were also team champions 3 times this season at the Friona, Muleshoe, and Whiteface track meets and finished the season with an impressive 3rd place finish at the district track meet. I would like to thank all the coaches that helped this season and Yahaira Campos for keeping the coaches and athletes in line. A special thanks to Coach Toscano who did a fantastic job leading the junior high girls. For our awards, Academic All-State, Honorable Mention, Bricia Martinez. Academic All-State, 2nd team, Araceli Cruz. Academic All-State, 2nd team, Morelli Ronquillo. For our area qualifiers, Gia Hernandez in triple jump. Sienna Buenrostro in the 800 relay and the mile relay. Ari Martinez in the 800 relay and the mile relay. Sabrina Sayas in the 800 relay and the mile relay. Gracie Elisa Daraz in the 3200 and 1600. And Morelli Ronquillo in long jump, district and area champion, 300 hurdles, 800 relay, and the mile relay. For our regional qualifiers, we have Gracie Elisa Daraz in the 1600. Gracie also signed today to run cross country and track at Jacksonville College in Jacksonville, Texas. Our other regional qualifier, Morelli Ronquillo in the long jump and 300 hurdles. Morelli signed today to run at Cameron University in Lawton, Oklahoma. Saturday night, Morelli ran an unbelievable race in the 300 hurdles and earned a silver medal with an impressive personal best time of 46.13 seconds. I don't know what was more impressive, Morelli's final 100 meters of the race or Coach Sutterfield's 100-meter race chasing her to the finish line. Morelli will represent the Lady Mule track team in Austin at the state track meet on Thursday, May 14th. She will run the 300 hurdles at 7:35 Thursday night. Give Morelli one more round of applause. for your most outstanding lady mule track athlete, Morelli Ronquillo. And now for our boys track. Tonight we come together to celebrate the hard work, dedication of the young men and women of Muleshoe High School. I want to personally thank the school board, administration, and the parents for allowing me to coach your children. A special thank you to Coach Sutterfield for your help all year long, and to Coach Tellez for your continued guidance and leadership with our junior high programs. Track is a very hard sport to get students to get involved in because it quickly shows you're either fast or not. Track, though, I believe, is the best sport to reveal the heart and character of an athlete. Very few athletes like to just run, but when you get students to realize how track can help you in all other sports and in the challenges that life throws at you, it is fun to watch. The season started out with a couple of practice meets and then taking the championship in the Friona meet. Continue with success throughout the season where we were meet runners-up in the Muleshoe and Whiteface meets. I'm excited for the future of Muleshoe Mule Track. At this time, I would like to ask all members of JV and varsity mule track team to please stand to be recognized. You may be seated. Senior track athletes, please stand when I call your name. Brayton Butler, Alonzo Ramirez, Mato Hernandez, Eduardo Saenz, Luis Valles, and Colton Martinez. Give these guys a round of applause. For our academic all-state honors, please stand when your name is called. First team, academic all-state, Brayton Butler. Honorable mention, academic all-state, Alonzo Ramirez. Honorable mention, academic all-state, Eduardo Saenz. At this time, we would also like to recognize our area qualifiers. Brayton Butler in the discus. Giovanni Barrera in the 3200 and 800. Josue Segala in the 400. Christian Stone in the seated shot put. We would also like to recognize our regional qualifiers as they're making their way to the stage right now. Josue Segala in the 400. And Christian Stone in the seated shot put. And now for our most outstanding mule track athletes, this goes to two young men, Giovanni Barrera and Josue Segala. Recognize softball. 1-1 district record. Good enough for a tie for first place in district play. These young ladies prepared themselves for varsity level competition, and we are very proud of their efforts this year. Our varsity softball team battled through adversity all season long. We finished with an overall record of 17-9. We're by-district qualifiers and were ranked as high as 23rd in the TGCA polls. We will miss our 6 seniors, but they have again raised the bar for success and the future is bright. Now for the team awards. These awards were voted on by the team and all the recipients are deserving of their recognition. We'll start out with the newcomer of the year. Our varsity newcomers this year were a big part of our success. Every one of these young ladies received at least 1 vote, but our newcomer of the year hit 2 home runs in district play, including a grand slam during a 10-run inning and a comeback win against Littlefield. The newcomer of the year is Aaliyah Dominguez. The next award is the Tough Out Award. This award goes to a player who batted .531 in district play, scored 15 runs, drove in 7, and was a solid hitter all season long. In the second spot in the lineup, her job was to get on base, and she managed to do that more often than none. The Tough Out Award goes to Zoe Bustillos. Our next team award is the Fighting Heart Award. The amount of adversity overcome by this young lady cannot be overstated. She was a leader on and off the field, and no matter how many times she had a setback, she continued to fight. The Fighting Heart Award goes to Madison Ortega. Up next is our Golden Glove Award. This award goes to a young lady who caught and played first base for us and only committed 1 error on the season while racking up 66 putouts and 2 assists. The Golden Glove Award goes to Melanie Martins. The final award is our overall MVP. This young lady has been a force in the circle for the past 4 years and also finished the season with a .507 batting average and hit 6 home runs. The overall MVP is Adelia Gundes. We would now like to honor some of our seniors who are graduating with statistical records in the top 100 in MHS softball history. Number 1 all-time leader in slugging percentage, batting average, on-base percentage, doubles, RBIs, triples, home runs, appearances in the circle, batters struck out, innings pitched, and ERA. She was top 10 all-time in at-bats, hits, runs, total bases, and walks. Adelia Gundes. Our next young lady was number 1 all-time leader in at-bats, hits, runs, and total bases. She was top 10 all-time in slugging percentage, batting average, on-base percentage, home runs, doubles, and RBIs. Adeline Blanco. Our next player was top 10 all-time in at-bats, hits, runs, home runs, RBIs, triples, and total bases. Yaslin Ramirez. And our final athlete was top 10 all-time in doubles, RBIs, and walks. Madison Ortega. Our THSCA Academic All-State team selection for the 2026 season goes to a player who finished their high school career with a GPA over 92, while also devoting lots of time to their athletic endeavors. Our selection to the Academic All-State Honorable Mention team is Madison Ortega. And last but not least, our all-district selections. These awards are voted on by the coaches in our district, and these players were recognized for their outstanding performance during district play. First team pitcher, senior, Adelia Gundes. First team catcher, sophomore, Melanie Martins. First team infielder, freshman, Dylan Villanueva. First team outfielder, sophomore, Zoe Bustillos. First team utility, freshman, Azera Torres. Second team outfielder, freshman, Maddie Anzaldua. Honorable mention infielder, senior, Yaslin Ramirez. Honorable mention infielder, freshman, Aaliyah Dominguez. And honorable mention outfielder, freshman, Adelie Sanchez. Let's give these ladies one more round of applause. Our final sport that we would like to recognize is baseball. We'll now like to recognize our 2026 baseball team. If you could please make your way to the stage. 2026 baseball. As they make their way to the stage, this year we face a lot of adversity that allowed us to grow as a team and as individuals. These young men have put in countless hours of work, and I could not be more proud of the lead a great group of young men. To all seniors, thank you for your memories and hard work you poured into this program. You will be missed. For our awards, Newcomer of the Year Award. This young man came into our program with no high school baseball experience and exceeded at every position he was thrown into. Newcomer of the Year Award is Blaine Klafka. For Utility Player of the Year, this award goes to a young man that we have had to be able to lean on all year. Put him in multiple positions and he never backed down. The Utility Player Award goes to Jordan Reyes. Our next award is our Infield Golden Glove Award. This young man has poured hours into the program. He understands situations and has been a big contributor to our success. Infield Golden Glove Award goes to Daniel Mendoza. Our next award is our Outfield Golden Glove Award. This young man has made plays in the outfield that saved us multiple times. He is someone we can always rely on and is always there with the big play when we need one. Outfield Golden Glove Award goes to Johnny Hernandez. Our next award is the Lou Brock Stolen Bases Award. This award is awarded to the athlete that has the most stolen bases within the 2026 baseball season. The Lou Brock Stolen Base Award goes to Riley Railsback. Our next award is our Fighting Heart Award. This award goes to a young man that made adjustments when needed. He faced adversity multiple times this season, but never quit. He made plays and contributed in every way possible. Fighting Heart Award goes to Nehemiah Sanchez. Our final award is our overall MVP. This young man has always been a person that we can count on. He has a leader on the team and is a great example of someone you can look up to. He finished the year with a batting average of .513 and a field percentage of 1,000. The overall MVP goes to Jake Villanueva. At this time, we would also like to recognize our THSCA Academic All-State Team Selection for the 2026 season. That goes to a player who finished their high school careers with a GPA over 92, while also devoting lots of time to their athletic endeavors. Our selections for the Academic All-State are First Team Academic All-State, Jake Villanueva. Academic All-State Honorable Mention, Hernan Alvidrez. Academic All-State Honorable Mention, Diego Molina. Academic All-State Honorable Mention, Blaine Klafka. Last is our all-district selections. These awards are voted on by the coaches in our district, and these players were recognized for their performance during district play. Our selection for all-district is Second Team All-District First Baseman, Jake Villanueva. Let's give these guys one more round of applause. Our final award that we would like to give out tonight is the Mule Maker Award. The Mule Maker Award goes to the top senior student athlete that excels in multiple sports throughout their high school careers. Toughness, belief in themselves and their teammates, discipline, and high character are qualities that represent this award. These two athletes represented their school, community, and sports with mule pride. The Lady Mule Maker Award goes to Morelli Ronquillo. And for our Boy Mule Maker Award, this award is going to go to 2 individuals this year. These individuals are Jake Villanueva and Brayton Butler. Athletes and our coaches, one more round of applause. And at this time, we would like to ask Diego Molina to close us in prayer.
Sorry. You please bow your heads. Dear Heavenly Father, I want to thank you for this evening just of celebration and reflection. We're thankful for the memories made, the friendships built, and the growth throughout the year. I ask you continue to guide us both on and off the field and help us keep growing closer to you. As we leave, I ask that you watch over us and keep everyone safe as we go home. Thank you. In your name I pray. Amen.